Hey, this is Steffi from Kdrama for your mama, and we're going to talk about this comment. So recently, I just posted my video about the Divine Fury, about how horrible that movie was, in my opinion.
In my opinion.
So watch that when you get a chance. But anyway, this is like my first YouTube comment on a full video, not including shorts. So it was actually a pleasant one, thank God. And it's from Paula133. So it reads, thanks for your thoughts and view. I would not watch it anyway. I'm watching different Asian cinema that is about history, culture, BL, and fantasy. So I look forward to any reviews on those topics.
I do have a question or comment. As an African American woman, I find watching Asian dramas and films really refreshing.
Ditto.
I've learned so much culturally, and it's really affected me for the better. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems that there are more women of color reviewing Asian films than Caucasians. Maybe it's just the algorithm following me around the internet, and I find no one is talking about this. But I've been happily surprised. Thanks for your channel and all your efforts.
Well, thank you, Paula, for that comment. Because, like, as I was reading it, like, the idea popped in my head. I should do a video about that. Maybe I should do some research and find out if this is true or not. Not that it matters. Who cares? Because we know that there is a big international following of Korean dramas, and that's been for a little bit of time. I would say at least the last 10 years. People watch those internationally, and it's a thing. But not just Korean dramas anymore. They're still probably at the top. But I watch Thai things. Of course, I watch Japanese stuff. I'm a total weeaboo. But not as much. And I've been open lately to watching Chinese dramas. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, so I did my research, or I had Chat GPT do the research. And this is that research. So the international viewership demographics for Korean, Thai, Chinese, and Japanese, as well as Taiwanese dramas, are widely and are influenced by factors such as language, of course, cultural appeal, the availability of streaming platforms. And I'm going to give an overview of the general international audience trends for each. All right, so those key markets, like in Asia, it's Japan, China, Taiwan, Southeast Asian countries. In the US or the Americas, the United States, Canada, Latin America, Brazil, Mexico, and Chile. Europe, it's the UK, France, Germany, and Spain. Yeah, I definitely can see that. The Middle East is the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and Israel. All right, and the demographics for age is predominantly younger audiences, teens to early 30s, but increasingly popular amongst older viewers. And people use streaming platform and services like Viki, Netflix, and YouTube are major channels for international audiences. With Chinese dramas, in Asia, their big key markets are Taiwan, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, and South Korea and Japan. In the Americas, for Chinese dramas, it's the US, interesting, Canada, some Latin American countries, and Europe. Europe, the popularity is in the same places: United Kingdom, France, and Germany. All right, but back to the original question about Black women, Black or American Black women watching these shows, because that's what Paula asked about, right? I'm just going through my notes, people. Just follow me. Now, I asked ChatGPT to pull this info for me. The new version, the very new version that's beyond 2021. So it's updated for now. So the popularity of Asian dramas amongst Black women, particularly Black women in America, has been a topic of growing interest. Really? Through comprehensive democratic studies specifically focusing on racial preferences for Asian dramas are limited. However, there is significant anecdotal evidence and some survey data suggesting that Asian dramas, particularly Korean dramas, have a strong and growing fan base amongst Black women in the United States. So, with K dramas, social media, and online communities, there are numerous social groups, forums, and YouTube channels run by and for Black women who are passionate about K dramas. Yes, I believe that to be true because I have seen some groups on Facebook. I am a member of one Facebook group. It doesn't seem to have any racial undertone or group, but necessarily. But it seems like a lot of people on there are women. So that's one thing. So these platforms also discuss favorite shows, actors, and cultural insights, indicating a vibrant community. I will attest to that. The group that I'm a part of, people will tell you, like, look, don't watch this drama. It is trash. Or the first 3 episodes are good and then it goes downhill for the rest of the show or whatever it may be. So, like, they'll give you insights to that, or they'll hype up a show. They'll be like, "Hey, this show's not getting what it needs. This show is really great. More people should be watching this." Da 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 da. Yada yada yada. There's also like influencers and bloggers such as Black Girls Love K dramas on Instagram and YouTube. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to check that out. They also brought attention to the genre within the Black community. So there is a growing interest. While K dramas are particularly popular, there is also a noticeable increase interest in Chinese, Thai, Japanese, and Taiwanese dramas amongst Black women, fueled by the availability of these shows on platforms like Netflix, Viki, and YouTube. Yeah. So not only I know, like with Netflix, they really push their K dramas in the like feed and stuff because of what's popular. But don't get it twisted. You can watch Thai dramas, series, lacorns, whatever you want to call them. Japanese dramas are on there. Of course, there's Chinese dramas on there. There's stuff from India on there. Turkey, because when Netflix like really blew up and had a whole lot of excess money, they spent them on shows all over the world to like grow their company internationally. And some of those shows get fed to us in the US to get put on a platform where I can watch them. Now, I'm not a big fan of French things, French shows, movies, or anything like that. But there was one good one that I watched. But that's just how open Netflix has become. With them losing money and losing subscribers, who knows what's going to happen? These romances, family, and personal growth are often central to these dramas, resonate widely across different demographics, including Black women. And in comparison to other races, Hispanic and Latino viewers, audiences also show a strong affinity for K dramas and other Asian dramas with significant communities discussing and following these shows. White viewers, back to the Latin viewers. Like I noticed that when I'm on Viki, so there's this thing on Viki where you're not watching it live, the show's live, but you can watch people's live comments. And like the number one language I'll see is English, of course, and then Spanish is like right behind it, and then sometimes like a little German. When I'm watching Asian dramas on YouTube or something, it's like English comments, Spanish comments, then like some Russian. Go figure. I don't know. But anyways, white viewers, they say that white audiences in the United States have a large and active fan base for Asian dramas, often participating in conventions, fan clubs, and online discussions. And then the Asian American viewers, it is May, so it's AAPI month. Naturally, Asian American viewers have a deep connection to these dramas, of course, though their preferences may vary based on cultural and linguistic familiarity. Well, duh. Now, I'm looking at the information that chat pulled up for me, and it's saying that Viki and Netflix, their insights on this is that these platforms have reported diverse viewership demographics for Asian dramas with significant engagement from various racial backgrounds, including Black viewers. Now, how the hell do they know this? Like, when I sign up for my Netflix account or my Viki account, I don't tell them my race. I don't recall. But, anyways, like, I can get they might assume that I'm American by my IP address. But how do they know? How do they know? Anyways, also the presence of numerous fan pages, blogs, and YouTube channels specifically dedicated to Black women who love Asian drama suggests a significant and dedicated following. And a lot of Asian dramas do have themes that resonate universally. Anyone can relate to that, such as romantic relationships, personal struggles, there's a lot of times that rich and poor thing, and family dynamics. These themes can attract viewers from various backgrounds, including Black women. Now, while it's very challenging to definitely state that Black women or American Black women watch Asian dramas over other races of women due to the lack of detailed demographic studies, the available evidence suggests a strong and growing interest from Black women in these Asian dramas. The engagement from Black women in online communities, social media, influencer circles indicates that Asian dramas have a meaningful and impactful presence within this demographic. So, Paula and whoever else is watching, because I made this video for Paula, and for myself, I really couldn't tell you that more Black women than other American women are watching K dramas more than anybody, but they are watching them. The research just said that they are. I do see a lot of social media influencers reenacting K drama scenes, specifically Korean dramas and things like that. I see on Instagram. I a lot of not a lot, but there's a few there's a black there's two black breads. There's three black breads and maybe one American, Black American over and like living in China and like they speak Mandarin pretty fluently and like so you watch their reels or TikToks and they go in and like order food at a Chinese restaurant and they're all like, "Oh my god, they can't believe they speak Chinese so well, Mandarin so well." Or they're in areas of China where there's really no diversity at all and like they're the first black person like walking through that town and people are like there are a lot of people that are like excited about them or whatever, so it's interesting, or they're just really impressed with their Mandarin and stuff like that. So there's things like that, so I know from that a lot of black women are watching these dramas. Would I say they watch it more than white women or Latino women? I don't know. I would say it's probably kind of equal across the board. Maybe 33% of black women and black American women watch Korean dramas. 30% of white or Caucasian women watch Korean dramas, and then the other, I don't know, 35, whatever percentages, is Hispanic or Latino are watching Korean dramas or other Asian dramas. So, but there is a good percentage of black women watching Korean dramas. Yes, I would say that. Yeah, so in conclusion, that is my 3 cents. I've been watching them for about Korean dramas specifically. Those are my favorite. But I am liking the Thai stuff. I am though that's a whole another video. That's a whole another crazy. They're funny. Um, I like Japanese dramas and I'm starting to get into the Chinese ones. So, you know, do what you want. This is America.